Effective communication is the key to building engaging and supportive relationships with students, families, and stakeholders. Defining purpose is an essential element of effective communication. There are many purposes for communication in K-12 education, such as conveying information about class expectations and instructional content, supporting and building relationships with students, families, and stakeholders, gathering information to modify or adapt instruction or classroom management, and providing feedback to students. The purpose of communication can differ depending on the intended audience. Identifying appropriate communication strategies is essential to reaching students, families, and stakeholders. It is important to communicate promptly, tailor communication to individual circumstances, and avoid making unwarranted assumptions to prevent misunderstandings and improve communication. Keep in mind that sometimes communication might include having difficult conversations about students' academic and behavior needs. While most communication between teachers and parents and guardians will be class-wide, there will be instances in which individual parents and guardians need to be contacted. Establishing communication plans and maintaining a contact information list for parents and guardians that identifies their preferred contact method is key to successful communication. Several foundational characteristics of successful communication are timeliness, clarity, and mindfulness. Communication is most effective when it is consistent. It is important to establish how often communication should be expected and how the communication will be provided. Committing to regular communication will ensure students, families, and stakeholders are consistently up to date, reducing the chance of communication gaps. Communication is also more effective when perceived as understandable and supportive. It is often more difficult to portray a positive and supportive tone in written communication than in audio or video messages. Using positive and emotive language is one way to promote collaboration and convey positive support. It is essential to determine what needs to be communicated and then identify how the information will be communicated. Communication might be more effective when it's received through multiple platforms and in multiple ways, often using a combination of announcements within learning management systems and phone calls to families and stakeholders, as well as written communication through email or text messaging platforms, will provide more effective communication. Utilizing images and video can also support understanding and increase the clarity of the communication. Many communication tools and strategies are available, such as phone calls or written communication through emails, learning management system announcements, or other online communication platforms. It is recommended to choose the best tool based on the audience and the purpose of the communication. For example, a learning management system can be used for weekly or assignment-specific announcements that are geared towards students and instructional content. If there is a need for individual communication with a specific student, consider communicating with the student through the school email platform or the messaging feature within the learning management system. There are also various communication tools that can help teachers build interactive communication and foster a sense of community between students, families, and the classroom. Some common tools used for interactive communication are Class Dojo, Seesaw, and Class Tag. Effective communication is foundational to establishing positive relationships with students, families, and stakeholders, which will ultimately impact student success. Additional resources for student and stakeholder communication are available on this webpage. Resources include a printable summary, related examples, articles, blogs, infographics, and videos. and links to other related blended and online teaching hub topics.